Grandma nuts. I swab my nuts. I lick my nuts.
Hello and welcome to the Poop Wallet Podcast. Today, I'm going to be wearing my hat backwards and wearing some sunglasses because I am awesome. That's why. I found my medication. Thank God. But it only had one more pill in it. So today I feel pretty great. But tomorrow, who knows, man? Who knows, brother? I got an incense lit. Smells great. Made some posts on Instagram. Some of them got over 1,000 views, which is always feels good. We'll be honest. My Instagram page is starting to look insane. It's very psychotic to scroll through. I think it's going to be very hard for me to try to start a normal podcast and a normal look, you know, because I'm not very normal, but I'm trying to adapt my eccentric qualities to the world in a way that's productive and useful for people. But I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. Let's get my pen and paper, which I'm pretty sure that I brought out here. Oh yes, I did. I have my paper, but I don't have my pen. I don't know where my pens are. What the hell? Oh shit! Oops. Oh, it was supposed to be on camera. Whoopsie. Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. Say what you want. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's gone. I have no pen. I have paper, but I have no pen. That's fine. Okay, so questions for myself. Because so I realized that in a way, like solo podcasting is like you're interviewing yourself. Like you present a question as if like you were asking it to somebody, and you try to just give your best answer that you can as a solo podcast, or as a person, not as a solo podcast. So it's retarded, but um, so what did I want to be as a child when I grew up? Or when I grew, because I'm grown up now, I guess. I guess it's not completely over for me. It's not like, adult child. Well, I wanted to be a lawnmower, like a ditch mower or whatever. So, I guess I didn't really have high aspirations. So, yeah, and I tried that out. It was pretty terrible being a ditch mower, fucking mowing grass. I hate mowing. I really do. I, uh, I don't like yard work. I like and the thing I kept getting told by my boss, which by the way, I didn't sign up to do yard work whenever I signed up for this job. I signed up to be an operations manager at a detail shop. And I ended up having to mow and weed eat at people's places. And he's like, well, we gotta make some money somehow. And I'm like, bro, this is not what I signed up for. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, man. I don't know, dude. Um it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy that I got fired from that job. Um for what happened after torture chamber. But anyway, whatever. That doesn't matter. I don't need to talk about that stuff. I've talked about that stuff so fucking much. If you want torture chamber lore, you can just look through my fucking Instagram. It's buried in there. But it's right after I stopped being a meme account. You can see the torture chamber stuff. Which is crazy. But yeah, bro. I should have just kept doing the meme account. Because I get millions of views sometimes, and it was just reposting memes. It's so easy. I mean, the way I do it was I'd go on iFunny, and I would just download the memes that I thought were funny off of there, and then I just upload them. And then yeah, I don't know. I finally stopped allowing you to like download videos or something like that. I was like, God, man, like I don't want to pay to download videos. So I just stopped doing that. And I was like, I should be doing my own thing anyway. I really shouldn't be like just reposting memes. I should I should be doing my thing. Yeah. And I was like, well, I like comedy. I like making people laugh. I've made a lot of like comedy music and like skits and shit. So like I just um yeah, I don't know, man. That's the kind of thing that I've always liked the most. So that's what I want to do. I want to try and make people laugh and shit and shit. Ah shit. God dang, dude, I'm so unprofessional. Huh. I start this thing without like getting anything ready. Leaving out shit. I should be leaving out. Uh uh. Uh-huh, honey. I really want to go swimming again sometime soon. I think that would be really nice. I like swimming so fucking much. Floating in the water, feeling like nothing. Fucking staring up at the sky, thinking about something. Isn't that creative? Probably something with nothing. At the end of the universe, holding a tune. We were snow. Mhm. A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise. But only she can make it right. Things are different in flight, or something like that. Or you might say tonight. I don't know which one it is. I forget. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I don't even know what I even forgot because I forgot what I forgot. I want to get into a fight with the homeless man. I want to get into a fist fight with the homeless man. I want to get into a fight with the homeless man. I want to get into a fist fight with the homeless man. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about the homeless. I'm ready out here. I got a gun and I'm gonna make them aimless. I'm rayless. I'm aidless. I want to get no fucking classes. I'm on my asses. Oh yeah, I'm slow with the molasses with my shot, but I still get them in lock. And I gotta get some. I gotta get shot. Yeah, man, that's what I gotta get shot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So like, I'm doing this to get better at radio, right? And I really the only feedback I've gotten from somebody so far is I would pay to not listen to this, and that's okay. That's fair enough. That's fair, but I gotta keep doing it. This is what I want to do. So I gotta get better. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna get better at it. But I'm sticking around. You know, so at some point you might have to pay to not hear me. Yeah, bro. But right now I'm on that gang. I'm on that gang. Also, I feel like I'm the kind of guy who's gonna get like offered in his life, like, bro, if you just take like this $100,000, will you please just give up on doing this like online thing? And I'll be like, no. And that's what I'll do. I'll be like, no, because I want to have fun. Ugh. I want to have luxury. I want to meet people. I'm gonna start when I get that office space, bro. I'm gonna have so many cool people on the pod. It's gonna be so fucking cool. I don't know what kind of um I don't know what kind of thing I'm gonna do. Also, I gotta man. You know what I should? Maybe I should start like a PG podcast. Oh wait, yeah, I kind of like that. The PG pod. No, I can't because then it's like a PG. Why? What are you saying? Like this is PG? Like no, it's not PG, but it's PG for what like the world is right now. PG comparative to the world podcast. Comparative to the world. Oh, that's kind of a fun name. Calling it comparative to the world. That's fucking. That's stupid. That's stupid. God, man. Um, let's see. Diary of Missouri. That kind of sounds nice. I like that. I run a podcast called The Diary of Missouri, where I interview Missourians, where I am a Missourian who interviews the world, and I represent Missouri as a Missourian. I grew up in southern Missouri, you know, right on the fucking border of Missouri and Arkansas. So I know a very good bit about what the fuck's going on in Missouri, how the people are. Except for like northern Missouri, I guess. I don't really understand that. Even Kansas City starts to make me scared. But it is what it is, you know. It's fun. Um, I already forgot what name idea I had. I don't think I should include Missouri in the name. Um, oh wow, it's difficult trying to come up with the name for it. I kind of like the professional podcast. Like I think that name keeps coming up in my name or in my head. Professional podcast. I like that. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with that. That's what I'll call it. And it's gonna be under my real name, and I'm gonna be having my family watch it and stuff. So like that one, I'm gonna be a bit more normal. It's gonna be for a wider audience, you know. Like that's kind of the idea is it's for a wider audience because this is pretty niche, you know. It's just me alone talking to you about my thoughts. It's kind of like a video diary, and you're just getting to experience it, I guess. Um, which is kind of odd. I don't know. It's just my way of like leaving a footprint on the earth as well. Like I want something. Like there's got to be something out there of me, you know. And even if it's just me talking on a podcast and people hearing my voice here and there, like that's fine. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to also just have people come on the show and try to explain shit to me. Um, because I mean, like I am interested in shit, and like I do, you know, want to learn more about things. So I gotta do more to learn about things. I gotta invite more people on. I'm actually like I'm scared to interview family members. I actually feel like interviewing family members will be pretty hard versus like you know uh just doing like a podcast with a stranger or something. With a stranger, I feel like I'd lock in because it's also like I don't know how this is gonna go. You know? Oh man, I don't know, man. See, see. There's some friends that want to do podcast stuff, but like what I do is a little bit too fucking like too far in a way, I think. Um so the professional podcast will be professional and it will be good. You'll get to look at people's professions and shit. Like let me just try to describe this without swearing. The professional podcast. It will be a podcast where I interview policemen, firefighters, um, spacemen, Uh, Chinaman. Not really. I'm joking. I'm already a fan. I suck. I suck so much. Okay, we'll restart that. The professional podcast. This will be a professional podcast that I do, starring me, Jacob, where I interview cops, but I'm taking this too jokingly. I keep doing this tongue in cheek. This is the professional podcast, and here I will be interviewing policemen, firefighters, astronauts, trashmen, and more, and war soldiers. Also that. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. The professional podcast, where I will be interviewing professional people such as policemen, firefighters, astronauts, and more. God dang it. Fuck. Why do I keep blanking? I keep blanking. How am I supposed to do this if I can't even do it in a little promo? Ah! Okay. The professional podcast, starring me, Jacob, where I will be interviewing policemen, firefighters, store employees, homeless people, crack addicts, ex-addiction fuck. Hello, my name is Jacob, and this is the professional podcast where I interview policemen, firefighters, store employees, and many others that help our community. Here, I give people a chance to talk for themselves, to speak and give their stories where they might not have been able to before. The professional podcast, where you get a professional, nice environment with a good, understanding host who will never not take your side. It is the professional podcast. I understand you, and you understand me. Okay, that's a good ad, I think. Is that good? I kind of think that was good. Now, if that one was good, can you imagine what the next one's going to be like? Welcome to the professional podcast. My name is Jacob, and this is where we do our work. Fuck. Okay, that was bad. That was really bad, actually. Hello, my name is Jacob, and this is the professional podcast where we introduce. Fuck! Hello, my name is Jacob, and this is the professional podcast where we interview professionals in a professional environment under nice circumstances and an understanding environment. Um, we will have guests on such as policemen, firefighters, astronauts, store employees, and ex-war veterans, and more. I want every type of life here. I want to see everyone. Everyone has a story that they deserve to tell. This is the professional podcast. Great. Okay. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. That was a good ad, or at least it was the work. It was the makings of a good ad. That's what it was. Ah, yes. Wow, guys, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be getting it within the next 2 weeks. That's right. We're gonna have some awesome stuff going on. I'm excited. You better be excited. The professional podcast is on its way. Named here live on my podcast, the Poop Wallet Podcast Origins, motherfucker. This is what we are. This is who I am. This is where my glam likes to sham. Wow. But yeah, man. So uh yeah, we'll still be doing the Poop Wallet podcast, but yeah, this is just going to be my from that the Poop Wallet podcast will just be my solo thing forever. That's what I've decided. No, it won't. No, it won't. I lied. I lied. I still like the idea of having people on if they want to come on. The idea of somebody being like coming in here to like intent and stuff and be like, okay, like that'd be great. I think it'd be very funny. Oh man, getting a professional studio. where I can set up 2 cameras, you know? Um, and whenever I do that, ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. I think I'm gonna have my friend, uh, or I'm gonna see if one of my friends will produce a podcast for me, like while we're there in person, you know, while we have a guest on. You could be like my young Jamie, you know. Ooh, that would be so good. That'd be great. Because also with a professional podcast, I do want it to be like once a week or once per good episode, you know, whatever time it takes to do that. But I don't think it'll be really hard to do once a week podcast with that. Especially because there's so many people out in the world. If the idea is to have like a professional space where people are given respect and a space to tell their story, then, you know, we could have on pretty much anybody. Um, as long as they have respect for the room and respect for the people, you know. But it's not going to be like a weird ego thing. It's never going to be like that. I'm just here to lend an ear, you know, and I'm like a middleman for your stories to get to the people. That's what I want. I like I don't want to fucking impact the way people think or do or anything or tell what they're doing or whatever because like I feel like honestly honesty is like a rare thing to find these days. And you really need like honesty when it comes to like interviewing people and giving out ideas into the world and stuff. Like if you're just trying to give out ideas to get like famous or to like rage bait or you know whatever, then like you're not really contributing to the world as much. Like you have to do something constructive too, you know. You can't just tear things down. You have to build something up. Um episode 11 by the way, isn't that crazy? Oh man. I'm so excited to get to episode 100. I can't believe how much I like am looking forward to doing this podcast like every day, you know? Like it's become such a nice thing to look forward to because I get to just come out here and say whatever, clear my thoughts, talk to the world, be me, do my thing, you know. Also because it's like nobody's really listening right now, so like I can kind of just do and say whatever, like until people start really listening, then I'm gonna get real self conscious. But I don't know, like I think this is gonna be a really cool thing once I get this all fleshed out. I think I'm in a really good spot in my life actually. Like I know I sound bipolar as shit because like the last couple of videos or so, like I've just been like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck it. It's so over, bro. But I need to stay medicated. That's a big thing. Like if you fucking donate for any reason at all, just donate to keep me medicated, bro. Because like God damn, when I'm unmedicated, I get so get so in my head, bro. It's crazy, you know. Yeah, people, you know, people try to pretend like they understand what's going on, um, but I really feel like we're just ants, and a lot of the things in the world are just like human shoes to us, ants, where we just can't understand what they are in any way at all. So we, you know, like what the fuck do the ants do? They, like it's literally like we can't come up with it. They have no way of understanding what we're doing. It's impossible for them. So there's things that are impossible for us to understand, and you know, magic might be real. Magic might be real. That's I will say that magic might be real. Uh, what's his fucking name? My friends keep going after me for saying Palm Beach Beat. It like okay, Palm Beach Pete. Even if it's a 10% chance of him being Epstein, like that's kind of like alarming, right? Like low key, like shouldn't like somebody do something about that? Like not trying to like, you know, say anything crazy, but Like, even if it is just like a 10% chance, like, that's really scary. That kind of sends a message in a way. Like, you don't get to have a luxury being that kind of guy. I don't know. I don't know, man. People do what they want. People are gonna continue to do what they want. I'm getting all getting all angry. Oh man, getting real mad. Palm Beach Pete, you better watch out. I challenge you to a fist fight. Palm Beach Pete, I challenge you to a fist fight, bro. If you're not Epstein, you will take this challenge to prove your innocence. That you are not Epstein and that you are in fact Palm Beach Pete. Palm Beach Pete, if you accept my challenge to fist fight, reach out to me. If you do not, then that is fine too, and I will not pursue anything because that's insane. But like, prove your innocence, Palm Beach Pete. Ugh. I don't know, bro. What do we have with time? I gotta make sure because I'm pretty sure I'm low on storage right now. What we at? Okay, yeah, we gotta cut it. All right, guys, that's episode 11. Thank you for watching.
I grab my nuts. I swab my nuts. I lick my nuts. I do everything to my nuts.